Have you ever finished editing a video, watched it back, and thought, why doesn't this look professional? The truth is, it's probably not because you're using CapCut. It's usually a few simple editing mistakes that almost every beginner makes. In this video, I'll show you 9 common mistakes, and more importantly, how to fix them. By the end of this video, you'll know what to avoid to make your edits look cleaner, smoother, and much more professional. Let's get started. Mistake number 1, leaving long pauses. One common beginner mistake is leaving unnecessary pauses in the middle of a video. This might not seem like a big deal, but even 1 or 2 extra seconds of silence can make your video feel slow and less engaging. To fix this, simply split the clip at the beginning and end of the unwanted pause. Then remove that section and close the gap. That doesn't mean you should remove every pause. Short pauses can make your speech sound more natural. Just remove the ones that slow down the video without adding any value. A faster, smoother pace helps keep viewers engaged and makes your video feel much more professional. Now, let's add text to the video. This is one of the most commonly used tools in video editing. You can use it to create titles, display the speaker's name, add captions, or highlight important information. Look at the toolbar at the top and click Text. Next, select Add Text. A text speaker's name. Add name. Add captions, or highlight important information. Look at the toolbar at the top and click Text. Next, select Add Text. Text. A text box will immediately appear. This is one of the most commonly used tools in video editing. You can use it to create titles, display the speaker's name, add captions, or highlight important information. Look at the toolbar at the top and click Text. Next, select Add Text. A text box will immediately appear in the center of the preview window. At the same time, a new text track will appear. Mistake number 2, using too many transitions. CapCut gives you lots of creative transitions, and it's easy to get excited and try them all. But in most cases, adding a different transition between every clip makes your video feel busy and distracting. Professional editors usually keep things simple. Most of the time, they use straight cuts. And when they do add a transition, it's usually something subtle, like a fade scan or dissolve. Remember, your audience should focus on your content, not on your transitions. Mistake number 3. Overusing text animations. Another common mistake is using a different animation for every title or caption. Animated text can definitely make your videos more interesting, but too many different animations create an inconsistent look. Instead, choose 1 or 2 simple animations and use them throughout the entire video. Keeping your style consistent makes your content feel more polished and easier to follow. Mistake number 4. Using text that's too small. Remember, a lot of people watch YouTube on their phones. If your text is difficult to read, most viewers won't stop and try to figure it out. They'll simply ignore it. When you add titles or captions, make sure they're large enough to read at a quick glance. Use a clean, bold font, and make sure there's enough contrast between the text and the background. Before exporting your video, play it back in full screen and ask yourself one simple question. Can I read this instantly? If not, increase the font size or improve the contrast. Making your text easier to read instantly makes your video look more professional. Mistake number 5. Using too many fonts. Mistake beginners often make is using too many different fonts. CapCut offers hundreds of fonts, and while it's fun to experiment, using several different styles in one video can make everything feel inconsistent. A much better approach is to choose one font for your main titles and another for subtitles if you need them. Then stick with those fonts throughout the entire video. This creates a clean, consistent look that helps build your own editing style over time. Your viewers should remember what you said, not the font you used. Mistake number 6. Background music that's too loud. Now let's talk about audio. One of the most common mistakes is setting the background music too loud. Music should support your video, not compete with your voice. If viewers have to struggle to hear what you're saying, there's a good chance they'll stop watching. As a general rule, lower the music until your voice is always clear and easy to understand. In many cases, keeping the music between 15 and 25% works well, but the exact level depends on your recording. It's also a good idea to add a short fade in at the beginning and a fade out at the end. This helps the music blend naturally into your video, instead of starting or stopping abruptly. Good audio often goes unnoticed, and that's exactly what you want. Mistake number 7. Skipping basic color adjustments. Many beginners import their footage, edit it, and export it without making any changes to the image. The good news is, you don't need advanced color grading to improve your videos. Simple adjustments like increasing the brightness a little, adding a bit of contrast, or slightly boosting the saturation can make your footage look much cleaner and more vibrant. The key is to keep everything looking natural. Small adjustments usually produce the best results. Taking just a few seconds to improve your colors can make a noticeable difference in the final video. Mistake number 8. Using too many effects. CapCut offers a huge library of effects, and it's easy to think that adding more effects will make your videos look more exciting. In reality, too many effects often make a video feel cluttered and distracting. Before you apply any effect, ask yourself one simple question. Does this effect improve my video, or is it just decoration? If it doesn't help tell the story or make something easier to understand, it's usually better to leave it out. Professional-looking videos aren't filled with effects. They're clean, simple, and focused on the content. Mistake number 9. Exporting with the wrong settings. After spending all that time editing your video, don't let the wrong export settings reduce the quality of your final result. A common mistake is choosing the same export settings for every video, without considering the resolution and frame rate of the original footage. In most cases, it's best to export at the same resolution as your source footage. If your original video is 1080p, export in 1080p. If you're working with 2K or 4K footage, you can export at that higher resolution to preserve more detail. For screen-recorded tutorials like this one, 1080p is usually more than enough and gives you a good balance between image quality and file size. The same idea applies to frame rate. If your original footage was recorded at 30 frames per second, 30 frames per second is usually the right choice. If it was recorded at 60 frames per second, you may want to export at 60 frames per second to preserve that smoother motion. Before uploading to YouTube, always watch the exported video and check the image quality, text sharpness, audio, and overall playback. Choosing the right export settings helps preserve the quality you've worked so hard to create. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a like and subscribe for more beginner-friendly CapCut tutorials. And if you want to explore more of CapCut's advanced tools and AI features, I've included a link to CapCut Pro in the description below. In the next lesson, I'll show you how to set up CapCut for a faster and more efficient editing workflow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.